Hey guys, welcome back to The Impeccable Investor. Anyone who is even slightly interested in the financial services sector and particularly in the stock market must be aware of this very inspirational figures of Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. As this list focuses on the different stocks found in Charlie Munger's portfolio, we won't have much to discuss about Warren Buffett. Charlie Munger is seen as the personality who revolutionized the way people invested in the stock market, with him asking his peers and fellows to lean towards the more moderately priced stable businesses, which allow an investor to comfortably work with them. In order to go into further detail about Charlie Munger's portfolio, here are 5 best stocks in Charlie Munger's portfolio. But before we begin, please support our channel by clicking that subscribe button. That's what we need, your constant support. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on anything. Number 1. Wells Fargo and Company. Charlie Munger's 48.8% of his current portfolio consists of just Wells Fargo and Company stocks. With that, Charlie Munger seems to have invested quite a huge portion of his money in Wells Fargo and Company business. The total of that percentage happens to be a whopping amount of more than 85 million American dollars. Since Wells Fargo and Company happens to be a multinational corporation that provides financial services, it could be easily said that Charlie Munger happens to be a banker too, amongst other things. Number 2. Bank of America Corporation. Charlie Munger happens to have invested 46.2% of his holdings in the Bank of America Corporation, making it the second largest investment in Charlie Munger's portfolio. This 46.2% of holdings translates into a total of around 81 million US dollars, making it again a very huge amount. The distinctive feature about the Bank of America Corporation happens to be that it specializes in investment banking amongst other financial services, therefore diversifying the types of financial services found in Charlie Munger's portfolio of investments. Though it happens to be headquartered in Charlotte, it has central hubs all over the world including New York, Hong Kong, and many other major financial cities of the world. Number 3. US Bancorp. Despite being the vice president of holding company, that being Berkshire Hathaway, Charlie Munger decided to invest in another holding company, one that was specific to the banking sector. Though Charlie Munger's percentage of his portfolio invested in the US Bancorp happens to be only 4.7%, that still represents $8 million in terms of investment. US Bancorp, which is a banking holding company, happens to be the parent company of the US Bank National Association. As a result, 3 of the biggest shares of Charlie Munger's investment portfolio belong to the banking and financial services sector, making him primarily an investor who puts his money into owning banks. Number 4. POSCO. This company turns out to be very different from all other investments made by Charlie Munger, as this company happens to be actually a steel-making company that is headquartered in Pohang, South Korea. Though comparatively, a very small portion of Charlie Munger's portfolio is set aside for POSCO. It still bags $500,000 American dollars in holdings. POSCO has been on the top for being the largest steel manufacturing company for a long time, though it does get some knockoffs from its competitors. Charlie Munger's choice of POSCO is very difficult to analyze, but then, after all, it is his money and he should be the only person who decides for it. Number 5. Costco. The stocks in Costco are not owned by Charlie Munger only, but rather Costco shares are owned by the Munger family's portfolio. Since it is not the obligatory on them to release their portfolio details to the general public, we do not know with certainty as to how much investment the Munger family has put into Costco in monetary terms. Though what we do know is the fact that we know that they have more than 180,000 shares in it, and they are more than happy owning it. In fact, Charlie Munger claims that Costco happens to be his favorite stock, with him having a special type of administration for Costco CEO. Looking closely at the type of distribution made by Charlie Munger in his investment portfolio, it is quite evident that he does not fancy diversification a lot. This also should not come as new, as he has been very vocal about it, as he thinks that owning stocks which he is comfortable with should be a bigger priority to him than anything else. Additionally, his personal portfolio could be seen as focusing primarily on the financial sector, portraying the fact that Charlie Munger is genuinely a huge fan of investing in banks and similar corporations. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then show us some support by giving it a thumbs up. We will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.